Setting up still. Especially because I have other work that I have on my screen that I need to get rid of. Chime. Reminds me I need to put on Do Not Disturb Me. I don't want you to say a single thing. I'm trying to... All right. Good morning. Welcome. You're tuning in right now. Just getting started. Just getting things set up. Started a little bit later, but you know, I had to go to the bathroom. You know, those morning rituals. Close, close, close. 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 And we'll refresh this. So how is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful morning. As we get things going here. Do. Alright, I was very tickled when as my mother would say, of course, I would use that. Actually I do want to save this as another iteration. Oh, I don't need to save it as another iteration. I did make the layers like I wanted. Hooray. Wasn't completely ignorant. Alright, we're going to bring up a new screen because today Courage the Cowardly Dog has been inspired. And so therefore, I want to sit back. Oh, crud. Not that direction. No, not that. New. We want it. Yes, landscape. That's what I meant. Ha ha. Actually, you know what? I am going to close Krita. And we're going to open it back up. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. But Courage the Cowardly Dog has been inspired because I found on HBO Max they have a whole section called Saturday Morning Cartoons, and I just had to jump on and watch some Courage, which I'd have to say is a small reason why I took a little bit longer. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. It gotta get to the stream here. Sorry, I'm turned away from a microphone as I'm saying this. Bringing up Stream Deck so I can have that. I finished my coffee, crud. I might have to run away just to get that. But getting things up. Why don't I just bring that up with you guys? Oh no! Of course, what I need to do is, since it's so long downward, I need to get clips to go across the top so I can actually cover up that section. Is this really gonna be? There we go. That way I don't accidentally yank it back. Yank back the curtain. We don't need to see the wizard behind the curtain. Oh, I must have knocked that down a little bit. There we go. Yes, I have a bagel. Instead of my orange for my snack, I have a bagel. Ah. But, where was it? Looks like it's part of the group. Alright. But yeah, I'm just setting up things here. So I don't need that. Oh, I also don't need it on that screen. How about that too? So today I'm thinking about doing see how quickly I can get a Courage the Cowardly Dog small little scream animation. Maybe even I was even going back and forth between like, I could probably make an emote for the Discord as well as for Twitch. Well, for Twitch when I have enough space to actually do so, but I think I have to get affiliate before that happens. So we're on our way. We're making progress, but I think that's what I'll end up doing today is I'm gonna have to move you. You're gonna have to sit on my side. My necklace broke. I'm so sad. Of course, I've been wearing it for almost like 3 years straight. It's the same strap. Necklace band. But oh well. Yeah, I thought a little animated GIF, a little animated Courage. Oh look. Nice to see that it's showing. Do.
We interrupted.
As you probably heard that one.
Program to print.
Do. But yeah, how's everyone's morning? I'm nope, I want that quiet view. Perfect. I don't even need that open. I have it right there, and of course it would say that. Ugh. I shouldn't be shocked by now. I go to the channel. Does the channel say it too? Yeah, it does. This is so broken. I really need to figure out why it keeps saying, despite me changing in Streamlabs, that I'm playing Pokemon Unite. I mean, I do play Pokemon Unite. I haven't actually played Pokemon Unite live for quite some time. Maybe I should do that a little bit today. Nah. Yeah. There, now it's properly showing where it should be. That's what I was... Now does it show it on this chat? Proper... Yay! Now it does. Congratulations me. I've fixed. Will. to a bit above. So this is the reason why I believe I need a... There. That looks good. Get my transition ready there. So again, welcome, Saturday Morning WebToonz. I plan on trying to animate a little bit of the scared courage today. I kept looking, it's like, wow, that animation should be pretty easy because it's actually just like 3 different frames that repeated so much. And oh, there we go. First up. There we go. Nope. So, let's do some Courage the Cowardly Dog. So I'll start off with just watching the introduction to the actual episodes.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage the Cowardly Dog.
See, that's the scare animation I'm talking about. Like those are like could be 3 to 6 frames worth of different movement that are just repeated in a rapid pace.
He was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband Eustace Bear. But crazy stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to Courage to save his new home.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Right there. That is practically just a puffball with a face on it. And that's all that's what I'm gonna try to do today is make that little animation. Just him going crazy like that. Actually, I almost want to do the wow, look at all those legs. I kind of want to do the Ooga Booga face too, because I think that would be a great emote. But there it is. So yes, this is what we're gonna work on a bit today. And I'm gonna have to move my microphone. But I'm super excited because I absolutely love cartoons. How about that? It's not just Courage, but there's so many. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's probably one of the main reasons why it's inspired me to do animation and do this kind of work in the first place is my love for Saturday morning cartoons. Because in the end, that's what we all find, our one little bit of inspiration to get it and keep us going. So I thought this would be a great way to inspire me to do some creation, to create some stuff, and I will do that today. Where is everything? Here we go. I'm going to turn down this a little bit. I might have a few too many. This is why I need to get my laptop and just set that up to be the stream take in all the data and send it out to y'all. I guess I don't need that open. But I do need a few reference pictures. Because to be quite honest, like it's never never the greatest thing to work just from memory. Plus, I'm trying to mimic. Oh, there we go. That's the image I want to work with. But let's make sure we get more than one. And then we also need a rest state version of courage. So you can see what he is when he's not scared out of his mind. But again, I plan on doing the an animated version, so we're not going to do these still framed. Oh no, that is cool. Now that is again something I should do, is also the mask. I think the mask is incredibly iconic, and I can develop these as emojis for the stream, as well as for so many for the Discord. I think that's great. It's finding these little inspirations to, like, yeah, that'd be a great little emote. Now, of course, I don't know what it is other than just simply the scared look of courage, or I could do like a concerned look of courage. We're gonna delete this one because I found a better one. Yeah. Courage while growing up was a great reminder of even my own instincts, because like most of these episodes, they're out in the middle of no man's land, in the middle of the night, something horrible happens, and Courage just seems like at first is overreacting to something that everyone thinks is like, no, that can't be true. It's like Courage is clearly. But even in my own life, I have the tendency to do this quite often to myself, where I scare myself. The only problem with an active imagination is watching things that fuel that imagination. And Courage was always a nice way to remind myself of the monsters I always drew when I was a little kid. Gosh, what I would do to have those notebooks again. Take them and see, like, oh my gosh, yes. And then sit here and redraw it with even more detailed, so I can have nightmare fuel for myself. Because that's what we really like to draw in the end. Nightmare fuel. Oh, that's right. I was sitting there like, where's Krita? It's like, it's not open because I did not open it. Because I'd closed it, and then I had forgotten to reopen it. Alright, there's two references, the scare and the rest state version of Courage. I'm going to put them up in Krita while I'm working to lock them down. But let's, we want an animated emote of Courage screaming. And I do not need it to be big, but I will still go with a landscape, because I can always crop down the there we are. Oh, that's right. I turned off something. There I am. And hanging off the edge again. I really need to stop turning it off, it seems. Because every time I do, it does not like me. Or I possibly adjusted something and I didn't mean to. There it goes. Now it's where we want to be. And I apologize for this really bright white, because that's really harsh. That's mean. There. Ease on the eyes a bit. It's still bright and early in morning. Why'd you do that to us, Nathan? Well, I don't know. Alright, and then... Minor reference. And yes, let's insert as another layer. Secondary reference. Don't be doing that. Secondary reference. So these are my little reference. So we're gonna do a. Oh wow! Looks like one's already made up to be a sticker of sorts. But I'm gonna be using this new tool that I've been playing with. It's a stabilizer. I don't need it. That's right. I don't need it during sketches. It's more of a during inking. So lock them down. That's not what I wanted. Oh wow, so that must be a new feature because I didn't recall having that as an issue before. Oh, that's why. Alright, goodbye background. We're gonna redo this. So background. Courage, number 1. So I know which one's which, of course. Why not? Courage, number 2. So in Krita, you can draw as well as animate. Of course, the animation tools in this is very much bound to being two-dimensional. Not too much in the blending, but I'll probably see about doing maybe effectively doing a vector version after I get a quick sketch. Go with an 8-pixel. Yeah. So we have a few states of courage. I should either do it from rest state to sudden shock, or I should probably just do a sudden shock. And I'm thinking, as for one of these, I'll just do a sudden shock. It'll just be, that's what the emote is. It's just utter shock. And that's one of the big things. So, but again, if you have any questions, by all means, just ask. So with this, so I have courage here at the top. I think just drawing him as that would be great for the first emoji. But again, I just want you to come on in and relax. We'll That's right, because I'm drawing in gray. We got this. Welcome and good morning. We're about awake. I'm 1 coffee in today. We're here. So we got them partnered up with each other. Now part of this animation is going to have these eyes. Now, of course, to show scared, you really have to be small. Now they even take enough to make sure that there's a little spark in his eye. Little sheen shine. This is absolute crazy. Then again, courage remind me a lot of my self as a kid when I would scare myself in the dark with all the things that I'd have in my head. It's probably one of the big things that most people's like when you find something you can relate to, it really drives it home for you. Courage was one of those characters. So again, we're gonna do this first major frame. And we're gonna get a see how they have the 3 arms already in there. I'm gonna do 3 different states, but I'm also gonna have to do 3 different states of jaggedness, so we're gonna get an animated GIF out of this in the end. Same thing with the state of where the ears are. Courage just became like this little ball of fur that's just spiked out. So we do a lot of outward to then and we gotta get so spinning around here. I probably made it a little bit bigger than I needed to. I'm seeing that now. We can change that. There we go. Back to the brush tool. So we're just starting off with the first few stages. Alright, and then we got an arm. We're going to do it in the up state. He's got 3 fingers. By far one of the best ideas since your main character only has 3 fingers. Very little amount needed to animate. Huge difference. Alright, and then we're eventually going to get to the leg here, which the legs also moves, so we're going to do a few animated movements of that. So I'm going to do for this GIF pretty much 3 different states. So the tongue, the mouth, everything is going to be moving within those 3 frames, and it's just going to be cut, 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 cut. And it's going to be within a few seconds, just this scream. It's so iconic. I think we're going to start with arm in the most up position. But yeah. Just having some animation fun here. If you enjoy Courage, you know. Heck, I'm curious if how many people remember Courage, the Cowardly Dog. It's like I'd mentioned, I'd found it this, I found it this morning that it on HBO Max that they have a Saturday morning section. Of course, I've just recently gotten HBO Max, so it's not something I've had the whole time. Do 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 do. I think it would be great to do watch parties though with everyone in the Discord when things get going. Especially on these Saturday mornings to do. Have a tune in on that. We could have the stream going. And then afterwards, you know, those that want to stick around, we can sit here and animate after we've watched a lovely episode of cartoons. Ideally, that's what I'd like to see happen, you know, eventually. And then, so this is also another reason why I have the reference, because it's a good amount. You know, I just noticed it kind of looks like, I didn't really think about this, but in that particular, I'm wondering if the coloring is off or it's just the lighting, but his tongue looks like bacon. And I think I did not have bacon today. I had corned beef hash. So yeah, he's literally just a puffball and then a giant mouth. So we're really getting this pre-sketch up and running. And like I said, we just have to draw really 3 frames worth of this, which really is going to make it an interesting GIF, which I'll put up in the Discord and put up then we got a big old tooth. I always found it so crazy that we're going to go with big old teeth. I need a little bit more to that. Interesting, crazy, but you know, cartoons are known for being over the top for a reason. So like I said, we're going to be drawing a few frames worth of this. Mouth is the biggest it can be. And we'll make this, because I'm pretty sure in Discord I have the capability of doing animated GIFs. I should. Alright, so now we got other teeth, and then this particular tooth right here in front. Big and in charge, but has that hole. They even took the effort to make sure you knew that little 3D. Let's get that in there. 1, 2, 3, 1. There we go. Alright, so we need more teeth. So everything on this is pretty much going to move from its one state to another. Yeah, they do have a deeper mouth than I do, but that's what I expect, is that I might be off on the portion a little bit. So let's just make it bigger. There we go. That's what we're looking for. There. Get some nice zigzag in there, tongue. Then the center line. There. Again, we'll be resizing, changing. And again, we have this as really nice color reference to everything. That little tooth there. Make sure there's 4 on top, 4 on bottom. That's a pretty good rest state. So then again, I want to do two other states of this. Let's go right into the animation one. So again, we're doing these major keyframes, and it's just 3, and it's just going to be hopping between all of these, which is going to be great. So I do want to give myself a bit more space down there. And then we could do a nice little regular version, which we'll just turn those off for now. Oh, if we look at the reference again, I am missing one other line. The interior of the mouth. So again, the major movement is going to be these arms right here. And then the overall spikiness, that's all going to change and shift in 2 other frames. And that's all it's going to be, just repeat the whole dang time. I don't want to add a blank. But I do want this to... Cool. And then turn on, make sure the onion is on. There we go. That's what I want to see. I'm going to make sure I do 2 states behind in the onion skin, so I can see even the third, this first one and then the third one, and then we'll just keep going from there. And again, so I'm doing the rough sketches of each of these first into making the ink over the top of it and the coloring, and we'll hash this out pretty quickly, and it'll be a nice, lovely emote that can be used. Okay, so one of the big things how I want to do is, again, resizing. I do want a size up that's a little bit bigger than everything else. And then, yeah, we'll figure out the next one. So everything's a little bit bigger on this one. And it's really just going for that jitteriness. In the end, he's a big old scaredy cat. He's a scaredy cat, yet he's a dog. Of course, it doesn't sound the same when you go Courage the cat. Doesn't sound the same as Courage the Cowardly Dog, as is such a title for such an iconic character. Plus, this is also one of the best things if you really want to be a professional artist. A lot of times, one of the best things you can do is mimic other people's work. Because when it comes down to it, if you're doing it professionally, you're usually somebody saying, "I want this," but in your style. But you still have to get some things. And then there's other people that say, "I want you to replicate this exactly," and I go, "Oh, okay." All right, so again, just make this completely different than the last one, and we're going to move the arm downward. We're going to use the same area. Let's spin. But we have a downward state. Erase that portion. Remember, it comes out to a point. And we will move the legs, because we're just going to say the whole thing moves. And that's true. Except for the legs are going to go, this one is going to go. Downward a little ways. Let's try to match the size a little bit, because we did say these are going a bit bigger. So we're making the major keyframes. Which we will then ink. And color. There we go. So again, we're going to push this outward to the limit. Going a bit bigger than the rest. Oh yes, Courage. I was inspired because I watched some Courage the Cowardly Dog this morning. So I'm making an animated GIF for the for at least the Discord, if not also for Twitch. But I think I need to get affiliate before I can do any of that Twitch version. But how are you doing today, Shifty? Glad to see you're up so early. Oh, migraine? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, playing some Amori. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, yeah, the I always felt very close to Courage because I always scared myself in the dark. I think I've mentioned to you so many times before, Shifty, that obviously I'm still thinking like I bought Outlast, and I still have yet to open it up. Because like I know I love scary. I like watching it because I can hit pause and walk away. But when I'm in the middle of a game and playing, all I can think is like every 10 seconds just gonna be me going nope, exit the game, and just sit there for 5 minutes collecting myself, going okay. All right, let's open it again. That's how I feel. But again, Courage is Courage is my spirit animal. Yes, thanks. I will have to do that as a Halloween stream. Watch a grown man get absolutely frightened by playing a scary video game, yet he logically knows that it's not real. It's terrible. It's like talking myself down from a ledge. I just have to take a moment and go, I really am about to jump out of my own skin. Because it gets intense for my imagination. But you're right. I should probably play the game Outlast. Maybe that's what I'll save it up for. Build up all my anxiety and everything for that moment. Yeah, it's a little too much over. There we go. Or I just invest in some diapers, right? Ah, thank you for the like, Jamie. It is much appreciated. Alright, so now we have 2 states of courage in a scared moment. If we really want to see this. But like I said, I wanted at least 3 frames of this scared moment. But it's working out, and it's very short, sweet little animation. So we're just going to go 3 more frames forward, and we're going to insert a blank one. So we can see the 2 different states. You're thinking you're on a whole nother level of this preparedness that I wasn't even considering. It's like, that's right. I could have a liner and everything. That would make so much easier to have. All right, so one more frame, major frame of this, and it'll be a perfect little emote that I can then ink out all 3 frames, and then color out each frame, and then we'll have a nice little animation going on of courage here. All right. So now I have to think. I'd made one that's bigger. I mean, I do want one more frame. Yeah, because this is how this is working, is that this is the start frame, but then this is the middle frame. Then there's a last state frame, which then it goes back to the middle frame and back to this one. So it's always going to be going back and forth like this. Hey, thank you for the like, Cynthia. So we're going to go back to a bit more normal state, but the arms and the legs are going to be in a 3rd state of movement, which is further in the direction that they're currently heading. So I have this arm heading in this direction, this arm in this direction, this leg, this direction. Same thing with this leg going in that direction. So it's going to go that way from begin to end and then backwards. And then we're just going to flip it back and forth. So this is how you make a quick little animation of something so obviously frightened. And let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So again, we're going a bit smaller, but we're drawing out this frame. Yeah, let's do that one again. Again, a lot of these are just the lines for the sketches. So really what we're end up doing right here, if you're not familiar with some animation jargon, this is considered in many ways storyboard or animatic. Storyboard is usually every small frame, but this is really kind of like an animatic to get kind of the idea of the timing. Yes, exactly. I was mentioning, like, yeah, it's like the fact that he's a spike ball on teeth. When they go, he's scared. He's just so well animated. And this is his iconic look too. It's just this scared state. Kind of the scared stupid. Oh, favorite episode? I'm terrible with titles, how about that? But my favorite one is the ones that involve the alien chickens. So I can't remember exactly what those are, but I know that there's a revenge one. That's actually in the first season, if I'm not mistaken. Oop, well, too much. Ah, that one actually scared me. Hey, thank you for the Katie. But I think the alien chickens, yes, chicken from outer space. Now the son of one I have to rewatch again because I do not recall how that one goes. But it is fun watching the old man run around as a little chicken. As a cooked chicken, no less. So he was like completely plucked and everything, had nothing on his skin. And he's a well-cooked one, yeah. He's nice golden brown. If I hadn't known any better, I would have said that, yeah, you are a chicken. Yay, a derpy Cerberus. Okay. I definitely have to watch that one. Do you know what season it's in? Let's remove those last two lines. Well, I know that HBO Max, which I'm so happy that I found this Saturday morning cartoon section in HBO Max. It was like, wow, this is even more up my alley. Because they have Cartoon Network on there, and it's like, oh my goodness, there's so many. I don't think they have Hanna-Barbera, but they have Warner Brothers. Because obviously. But Warner Brothers Looney Tunes was my big thing when I was a kid. I know, especially because like when I said like I want to do Saturday morning cartoons, I really thought like this feels just right, and why not do some like nostalgic characters and such on this day? And then it's like there I go, I have a whole list of them I can just watch and be inspired. Well, like I was mentioning, I would love to do like a watch party inside of Discord with everyone too. I think that would be just so much fun. Ah, the last season. Last of the Star Makers. I'll just have to jump and watch those. What do you think, Kayla? Do you think, watch party in Discord would be pretty cool? I'm not saying today, though. At some point. Wait, what? Nightbot, you're mean. Stop that. Sorry, I have it oversensitive, I guess. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is you should be perfectly fine, but obviously I have Nightbot set a little bit too high, and I haven't fiddled with the settings too much. So, thank you for that. I will have to, There, the excessive caps locks has been disabled, so you can cap lock all you want. I don't. Again, I got this is more of a help me, to help me a little bit. So I do apologize. I don't mean to do that to you, Kayla. Because usually you're such a quiet person, to have you exclaim is a rarity. Wow, everything got tragic. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. You know, it's funny. Every time that cat is said, all I ever think of is the movie Spaceballs. Just that sad moment where the Princess of Druidia sings it in the deepest voice she can manage. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. My head is just filled with so many moments like that. Oh, can't forget that last. I'll have to fix that finger because I don't like that finger being like that. There we go. Now for added... Oh yeah, the... Watch out, it's the space balls. Alright, so now we need to look at I want to copy to clipboard. I want to paste from clipboard. So there we go. Boom, boom. I might need a few extra frames just to clean up the whole. It will. At the same time, I can speed it up, which is one of the bigger points. Get these 2 frames in between, because it's a very, very quick animation. It's not meant to be that long. Oh, that was my problem. I put it at 8 before, that's why it looked weird. But if anything, let's go ahead and delete that one. Just go up to 6. There. Before one flails, one must wiggle. There it is, hovering in space, and I need to give him the more whiskers and directions. Wonder how this would look if he really is just like every frame. So in this case, mark it down to 4. Oh my gosh, I had... Wait a second. Are these changing my voices now? I forgot there's certain things I set to key to on my number pad as and I thought I deleted them all because 1 through 3 is gone, but number 4 seems to still be there. I was trying to be ready to queue stuff up just for, you know, just in case. Oh, that was good. Just a random, huh? I can't think of a dad joke, but insert dad joke then. There we go. That's how it should be. That's the best way to do it. Cause yes, that when I have a now I know when I say a dad joke I could just go. Cause there we are. Oh come on. It looks like voice mod is being a jerk. Let's do that. And again, just for you.
Avocados from Mexico.